But today we are going to cook up a storm, or at least we're going to marinate. I want to show you how to do that. So what I've done is I have deboned quite a few thighs. I've then used distilled water with a teaspoon of bicarb. Now I use pretty much not the one that is store-bought. I use a pharmaceutical type so that it's more pure. So that's how we do it. We put the water in with the teaspoon and let it sit. I would say let it sit for half an hour. It's going to make the meat, well, the chicken nice and tender. And then we'll come back after 30 minutes and then I'll show you how to make the marinade. Okay, so guys, we've got our chicken. I've deboned it myself, trimmed off any skin that's too much. Now this is for barbecue. This is going to be a barbecue marinade. So make sure you soak it with the bicarb, and at the end you're making sure you're taking you just wipe it with your hands. You're wiping it and getting any excess skin off on the chicken. So anything yellow, you want to take that off. Excuse me. Okay, so with our marinade, we are now I'm going to use this because my processor is not so great. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a teaspoon of ginger in there, maybe say 2. This is a bit lazy. I do have ginger in the fridge, but I'm just being a little bit lazy right now. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do that, put this aside. We're then going to go on to some garlic. Take these off. Hopefully you can see me, what I'm doing. Okay, now I tend to be quite brutal with my knife and my garlic. And I get that out, put that in. Smashing it is always a fun way to do it. This one has come right off. You can pop off the end bits, and we're going to put these in. I could have smashed that one, but I didn't. So there it is. I also like to use kind of half an onion. I don't like to waste too much of my onions, so I take as little off as possible, because waste not, one not obviously. This bit, actually I might take that off. And then you're going to do just rough chop, make sure there's no bits in there. And we're just going to chop it kind of fine, and then that will go in there. And then we're going to chuck a little bit of chili in that, although we'll chuck that in. I just kind of pour because I've got quite a lot to marinate there. The other thing you can do is a bit of just a sprig, a couple of sprigs of rosemary. I don't like too strong rosemary, so that's what I do. The other thing is we'll use a tomato sauce, which I'll put that in once we've whizzed this up. I do find this kind of trying sometimes, but that's working right now. And then we're just going to pull this. it, guys, but it actually builds stamina. That's a good thing, right? Okay, so this is our marinade. We're going to pop that in there. So these are sort of all our bits that we want to impart into the meat. That is what we've got. Now, let's just clean up here. Just clean up the mess. Right, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to pop some oil into that. Quite a bit of oil. I'm quite liberal with my oil. This is some avocado oil. I love avocado oil. It's very good for you. I only use really good extra virgin, but I don't fry with that, and I use avocado oil. Let me just wash my hands. Right, so our next thing is, what I like to do, which also softens the meat, is I just put a bit of lime in. I like a bit of lime. This is going in, these are pretty seedless, so that's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to put a lot of unfortunately my beautiful pepper grinder seems to have malfunctioned today. So that's the scenario right now. I put quite a lot in. And then I'm using some tomato pasanata. Brilliant for this. I just use, just as much as I think, not tons, but just as much as I think is going to work. The other thing is salt. Where is my salt? Sorry guys. A nice, now this is sea salt. I prefer the sea salt, so that's what I'm going to use. Put that over there. The other thing you can put into your barbecue mix. Okay, so the other thing I use is a little bit of coconut sugar. As you can see, it's lovely brown. It's a much healthier sugar for you. So I go ahead, put that in. You've got the lime, you've got the garlic, you've got the ginger. So that's all of it. And then I just go in and I just marinate this in now. So I'm going to bring this closer. You're going in, you're marinating it into the meat. You're going underneath, marinate, turn it around. Really give it a good marinating. You've got to use your hands for this, I'm afraid. Cooking is a little bit dirty, but it has its merits. So that's what I do. Give it a good little mix up. A little bit more lime on top of that. And that's your marinade. You just put that in the fridge and you let it chill. I would say optimally is until tomorrow, 24 hours. What's night time here now? But I would say marinate this overnight if you're going to barbecue the next day. Obviously I'm going to barbecue this tonight, some of it, and put the rest in the freezer in a bag or in whatever. So that's your marinade. I'll put the condiments that I'm using in the description below. Hopefully this is helpful. Happy barbecuing. See you later. Bye.